everyone. Hi everyone, welcome to Tracy's Thursday Live. I hope you're all well. If you're new here, my name's Tracy Bish. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Central Victoria, Australia, and I go live every Thursday at 5 o'clock. So welcome. I'm just going to wait a few seconds just to see who's going to pop on. Please pop on and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from if you're new here. Hi Deborah. Hi Marion. Now Deborah, I'm not on holidays just yet, but we're only a few nights away, which is super exciting. We leave on Tuesday afternoon. We get on the train and go down to Melbourne, and then we stay in Melbourne for the night and then fly out Wednesday morning. I'm so excited. It's been a long time waiting, and yeah, it's going to be unreal. Cannot wait. So welcome everyone. I hope everyone's having a really great week. I hope you've been able to get a little bit of crafting done. I'm just trying to think. We've had so much rain here in our area. It's starting to flood a little bit, which is a little bit of a worry before we go away. We really don't want any floods, but yeah, all the creeks, all the rivers are up and over the road in some parts. So I know that because we're travelling down to Melbourne on the train that we'll get through, because last time we flooded back in 2010, 2011, the train was still running even when the roads were cut. So that I know that we're still going on holidays. So how's everyone's week been? Have you been up to anything exciting or doing anything fun? I know we had the World Card Making Day on Sunday. Did anyone head off to that? Did anyone do anything with that? I did join Stampin' Up for their event, which was unreal. We made 3 wonderful cards. I've got 2 here. I have sent one already in the post to someone, so I wanted to share it. Hi Pam, how are you? I'm so sorry for the loss of your puppy. Yeah, it's a very sad thing, so I hope that you're doing okay. I have been thinking of you, and yeah, it's a hard thing to go through. Marion loved the day. Yeah, it was so much fun. So a few of us from the INKY Stampers team, which is my Stampin' Up team, got together, which was lovely. And we crafted together, we had fun together, so it was a lot of fun. So hopefully you did join in on the event, or you were able to, you know, do a little bit of crafting at least. Yeah. Oh, Pam, I understand. Very, very upsetting to lose a family member. All right. No, you're welcome. No problem. So I've got a little bit to show you. I've got a couple of really fantastic announcements. One being a class that's coming out. Well, you can register for it now. It closes in November, but it'll be in November. And I'm super excited to tell you about it too, because it's a fun fold class with 3D involved in it as well. There's 8 projects. I'm doing it with my wonderful friend Wendy Cranford, so you're getting a little bit of royalty, Stampin' Up royalty with the class as well. She is a wonderful lady and a wonderful stamper and crafter, so it's a really great class. I'm so excited for it all. Yeah, okay. What we might do is, if you have anything to say, please just write it in the comments, and I'll be checking comments and we can chat as we're going through. But I'll get started with our announcements, because the card that we're making today is my customer appreciation card for the whole month of October. And I really love it. I'm really proud of it. I think it's such a beautiful card, and you can change it up with anything. So this is a really great technique that you can use with your own supplies at home. And it can look so much different using different products, so I'm excited to show you that. So let's pop the camera down and we'll get started. Welcome everyone that is here. I'm really happy that you're here. I hope that you are able to get some inspiration and have a little bit of fun while you're here tonight. This is actually my last Thursday live before I go on holidays, but don't worry, I have videos all scheduled and ready for you, so you're still going to get your crafty time in. It'll just be in a recorded video instead of a live, but I'm still going to be checking for comments, so when you're watching them, please leave a comment as well. All right, so let's pop the camera down really quickly and we can get started on some fun things. Oh, my phone's a little bit wobbly. Let's move this around a little bit. Hope this is okay. Let me know if you're having any problems, but I can see that I'm not really blurring or anything like that, so that's awesome. All right, so let me first talk about Tracy's Sunday Challenge. This is on every Sunday. We have a different theme each week. You can join in by creating a card or a project, and then you head over to my Facebook page and you can pop your project or card in the comment section of the post, and we would love to see you create. If you haven't joined in yet, please do. It's always so nice to see what everyone's creating, and people will leave comments, and even if you don't create anything, come over and have a look at what everyone's creating and leave a comment for people who are. It is always so nice to be able to read comments and see that people are enjoying what we're all creating as well. All right, so this week's theme is Get Well. I think these are one of the cards that I probably don't create all that often. It's sort of one of those things that you create when you need it, but it's also really nice to have some in your stash, so you can pull one out if you need one. So I'm actually using one of our kit collections, which Stampin' Up have some amazing kit collections in their stash. You can see all the kit collections available in my online store. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, head over to my online store. There is a link in the description of this video, and then go into the kit collections. These kits have everything included in them that you'll need to pop the projects together, and these include acrylic blocks, so you'll get an acrylic block to stamp with, you'll have adhesives, you'll have embellishments or twine, whatever is needed to put them together, envelopes, everything. So these are perfect for beginners, stampers or crafters, good for the kids for the school holidays, and there are quite a few Christmas collection kits out there, so if you would like to get started and get ready for Christmas, there are tags, there's all sorts of different projects you can do. But this one here is called the Best Remedy Kit. It's 3 different designs. You're making 9 cards in all, and you can use this set to create alternative projects as well. You don't have to do all of these 9 cards exactly the same. You can move them around, change them up, use the supplies that you have already in your stash, which is fantastic. You are getting a ink block, and I am lucky enough to get 2 of these in my kit. You'll have a stamp set. Now these are fantastic. I love the stamp sets in these kits. You can reuse them for different cards and projects, so you are getting something that is reusable. You're also receiving all your embellishments and your adhesives, your envelopes, and all your card kits. So let me show you the 3 different cards that are in this set, and I'm going to actually move that out of the road because it's a little Miss Pudding. This is a little skunk, and the sentiment is I'm here for you, and even though it stinks, I love this one. This is so cute, and these come already done, so you don't have to colour. You just punch out the die cuts and you're ready to go. You're doing a little bit of stamping. So these are really good for elderly people, very new crafters, or kids, and such good quality as well. We have a little birdie card here as well. A little birdie told me you were under the weather. I think that is so cute. And then the one that actually made me purchase this, because this card is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's so bright and fun and funky, and it's a little mouse eating some ice cream, and the sentiment is ice cream is the best remedy for this. So isn't that gorgeous? And 3 wonderful, beautiful cards that will put a smile on anyone that's feeling under the weather, I'm sure. And you're getting 9 cards in all for the kit. So this one is available in my online store now if you would like to purchase it. Highly recommend it because it's gorgeous. Now if you would like to see some of the other projects already created, there are a couple of cards already over on my Facebook page using this theme, but you've still got time. You've got till Sunday if you would like to join in with this challenge, and I highly recommend please come and do it, because the more people that come and create, the more fun it is and the more ideas it will get as well. Alright, so this week we also have done the Global Monthly Video Hop. That is a group of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from around the world. We get together every single month with a new theme. This month's theme for October was a sketch challenge, which I love sketch challenges because people interpret them always a little bit differently. And I think that's darker. Is that better? I think that's better. Yeah, we're going to stick with that. And the sketch challenge that I came up with for the card is this one here. It is a slimline card. It's using the Celebrate Everything DSP. I absolutely love this DSP. If you don't have it yet, it's in the mini catalogue. It is a Stampin' Rewards product that you can get as a free gift with a qualifying order. Now the qualifying order is $250, but if you don't want to put in a $250 order, you can get a couple of friends together, say 3 more friends, and then this pack is 48 pages of 12 by 12 DSP. You can cut that into 4 and get 12 by 12 pieces in the syndicate. So this is a great way to get these papers as a free gift. And yeah, why not? Because they have so many occasions in it. I keep telling you every week about this Celebrate Everything DSP, so hopefully it's on your wish list or you've already got it. And yeah, isn't this a gorgeous little card? We have the little dove, and I've got some of that puff paint snowfall accents in the background here. So he's standing on snow. I just love that puff paint. It came out a couple of years ago. They've brought it back. It is in the catalogue, so you can grab that for all your wintry Christmas cards. And yeah, this one fits in the slimline envelopes that Stampin' Up! Carries as well. So when you're creating slimline cards, Stampin' Up! Now have some slimline envelopes, which is fantastic. So you can check this video out here on YouTube. There's also links to my friends' video links as well, so go and check those out. Lots of inspiration with this sketch. And if you want to see the sketch, go over to my blog. It has the picture of the sketch there as well. All right. Okay, let's go into some of the announcements really quick. We are still in the September Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle. I'm hoping that I'm going to have October's on Monday. So if I get it on Monday or Tuesday, I'll do a quick video just to show it to you. These can be purchased over my blog. You can purchase them there. It doesn't matter where you live in the world, you can purchase them there. And I always show my card on the 3rd Thursday, so you'll be able to see that coming up in 2 weeks' time. And if you're placing an order in October of over $100, you'll receive this tutorial bundle as a free gift, as well as the other 2 free gifts. So I'll talk to you about those in just a second. We have, because it is October, a brand new bundle tutorial. That is this one here. There is actually 40 projects in this, and oh my goodness, there are some wonderful cards in this. I'm so excited for this bundle. This is a really big bundle. This is for everyone who purchases in October using my host code. You'll also receive the project that we're creating tonight as your free customer appreciation card. So by placing an order in October, you'll get the card, you'll get the bundle tutorial, and if you're spending over $100, you'll also get the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial for October. So that won't go out until I get it, but I have had a few people place orders this month already, and I've sent out this bundle tutorial, and I'll send the card actually tomorrow. But as soon as I get the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle, I'll send that via email as well. So if you would like to join, because there is a really great offer on at the moment, it is called Starter Kit Plus. That is this one here. This is on till the 31st of October. This is a fantastic deal. So if you have a few products of Stampin' Up! That you would like to purchase and it's worth $169, this is the way to purchase it. You can purchase the starter kit for $169. You get to choose $283 worth of product. That's $114 in free product. You're also going to get your first order absolutely free shipping, which is unreal. And you've signed up to be a discount shopper. You'll get 20% off your future orders. There is also so many different benefits for being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, from being able to order early to being able to go to Stampin' Up! Demonstrator only events. It is the best community, the best family to be part of, and they really look after you as well. So if you're interested or you have any questions, I would love to help you out with that. If you live in Australia and you're thinking about getting that $114 in free product, reach out to me because I'd love to talk you through it. It is a decision that I made and I have not regretted it since. I absolutely love being a demonstrator, and I love all the little perks that come with it. And if you don't want to do YouTube videos, do classes, sell to anyone, it's okay. You don't have to. You can just be a discount shopper for yourself. So there is no pressure at all. All right, so that is available until the 31st of October. We also have a new kit available that dropped into our online store just a couple of days ago. It's called the Birthday Card Organizer Kit. This is $44. It comes with a planner, and then there are two separate designs of cards. I'm just trying to think. I'm not quite sure how many cards are in each one, but there's quite a few. I think there's like 12 cards, so 6 each of the two designs, something like that. But everything is included in this kit. I do have it on order, so when I get it, I will hopefully show you. Depending, I think I'll be overseas by the time I get it, but I'll show you when we get back. So this is part of the kit collection. It will be available while stocks last. You can go over to my online store and check it out. It's going to be fun. If you have trouble keeping up with birthdays, this might be the little organizer kit that you need. So $44 in my online store. And then lastly, before we get a little bit of crafting done, I want to talk to you about Stamp Camp. Now, Stamp Camp is all about Christmas. We're doing fun fold and 3D projects. I'm doing this with Wendy Cranford, and we're doing 4 projects each. It is a mixture between fun folds and 3D. You're getting actually quite a bit of product in this as well. And hang on 1 minute, and I'll just quickly show you. Probably should have had it ready to show you, but anyway, we will get there. So in the product, you will receive a quarter pack of both the Storybook Gnomes DSP as well as the Santa Express DSP. You're going to receive a full pack of adhesive back stars, a full roll of this gorgeous iridescent trim, which is really cute. You're getting a full roll of that one. You're getting a free gift, which I can't tell you about. You're getting the Memories and More cards and envelopes, or the note cards. No, sorry, not the note cards. The Memories and More cards. It's a card kit. Hang on, let me show you because I don't have the full kit here. Because I have used it for some of the projects that we needed. It's on page 17. So these here, you'll get a full pack of those. And then you'll get your card kits to make all 8 projects, which is amazing. And everything that you need to make those projects, they will be die cut and ready to go. You will need both the Gnomes stamp set and the Santa Express bundle, so both those bundles. But because they have been probably the most popular bundles in the catalogue, you may already have them. So if you don't, there is an option to add those to the class as well. But yeah, here are the quick look at all 8 projects. So cute. I'm really excited for this. So there is a sign up form in the description of this video. All the information is in that sign up form. So go and have a look at that, check it out, and let me know please sign up because it's going to be so much fun. Lots and lots of fun. All right, so that was my big announcement, was Christmas stamp camp. So excited for it. Okay, let's get some crafting done. You've been waiting so patiently for me. This month's customer appreciation card is this one here. I love it. So the technique is we're going to emboss with one of our 3D embossing folders, and I'm using the Leaf Falling 3D, I think that's what it's called, and we're just colouring it in. So I don't know how well that picks up because it's pretty dark here today. I've got a very dreary wet day. Can you see all those textures in that? This is a really cute card, and what I love about this is you could change the embossing folder up and colour it in. So it just depends on what embossing folder you choose, but there's a really pretty poppy one. There's so many different ones that you could get. The snowflakes, and the great thing is you can change the sentiments for different things. So I've gone with the deeper sympathy on this one. I am using the Peaceful Moments stamp set, which has a really great arrangement of lots of different sentiments. I think I might try the Happy Birthday for this one, but like I said, you can change it around a little bit to anything that you would like. And let me show you that embossing folder. This one is in the mini catalogue, and this technique works really well with our 3D embossing folders. It has a little bit more depth in the embossed image, so it just makes it a lot easier. And of course, I've got my stylish shape dies that we're using for our sentiment area. So I have my kit here ready to go. We're using basic white thick card base, which I've already pre-scored. I'm just going to burnish that really quickly. I'm using some wonderful autumn colours, which I know we're in spring here in Australia, but I'm wishing it was autumn. I love winter and autumn. So anyway, I've also got a piece of crushed curry, another piece of our basic white, and this is thick cardstock. I'm using both basic white thick just because we are embossing. The regular white can, when you run it through an embossing folder, it can tear the cardstock a little bit because it does give you that real depth of texture. So I like to use the thick with this one, and then I've just grabbed a piece of old olive from my scrap drawer. We will die cut this one as well. And for the colours that we're using, these are in the Regals colour family. We have Cherry Cobbler, Cajun Craze, Pumpkin Pie, Old Olive and Crushed Curry. Gorgeous autumn colours. And I did actually create this card a little while ago when it was still very much winter, even though it's still very much winter here today and for the last couple of days. But you could make that poppy embossing folder one with nice spring pastel colours. That would look really, really pretty. Alright, so I'm going to bring in my cut and emboss machine and we can start embossing that background. And I'm using my number 4, the embossing plate. The 3D ones work so well with the number 4 plate. So we're just going to pop that in. And I'm actually going to do it on the side because I want most of the image on the left-hand side. Hang on, let me move this out of the road so you can actually see what I'm doing. So I want a little bit up the side at the top. But we want this top right-hand side to be clear. All right. I'm going to bring this in, I'm going to place that down and then pop in my number 4 plate over the top. We can run this through. Hi Glenda, how are you? That's okay. We're just getting started with the crafting, so you've come at the perfect time. Oh, thank you everyone that said that it's a very pretty card. That's awesome. While we have our cut and emboss machine, I'm also going to bring in and do our quick die cut pieces. So we have our stylish shape dies. Just trying to think. our fourth smallest and our third smallest. They're the ones that we're going to use for both our basic white and our, what's this colour? Old olive. I'm just thinking I don't have a piece of basic white, so I need to grab that really quickly. You guys know me, I never have everything on my desk. Sometimes I'm super organised, and a lot of the time, especially for my lives, I'm not organised at all. So let's run that one through really quick. And I need my number 2 plate because that's not cutting anything. So we have our 1, our 2, and both our 3 plates. And that's what we need for our die cutting. I love this machine. It cuts even the most intricate dies so well without any issues. Okay, can pop this out of the road now. So we have our 2 die cuts. We have our card base and matting. Let's bring our card back in, as well as our embossed card. Can you see? See if I can get that so it picks it up a little bit better. Look at that. Love the imagery in this. So for our colouring, I'm just using a aqua painter, water painter, and we're going to pop some ink into our lid of our ink pad. So I'm just squishing it. These are the newer ink pads, a little bit harder to squish with these ones, but we have a little bit in the lid, and all we're going to do is pick up a little bit of that colour, and we're just going to add colour wherever I like it. And I'm trying to keep it up on that raised area, and you can have it really dark or really light. You can add a bit more water to it so it's a lot lighter. This is like personal preference how you want to do it. So I'm just going to add a little bit here with the cherry cobbler, and then we're going to move to the next colour. You want to be fairly even with each of your colours. Doing both larger leaves and smaller leaves as well. So thinking about what's in your stash right now, let me know what you would use to create a card like this. We can always come back for more, but I'm just going to add that little tiny leaf there. Okay. That one was really washed out. Let's add a little bit more. Okay. Now to get rid of that, I usually have a cloth or something like that. I'm just going to grab some baby wipes and get rid of that colour. You want to make sure that you're getting rid of your colour really well. You don't want to blend your colours together because they will look dirty and won't look nice at all. Okay, so I've got my next one is Cajun Craze. You could always start with your lighter colours first. That would work as well. Okay, so Cajun Craze. Hi everyone. Hi Wendy, how are you? Okay, so let's bring this one in. I have to get my new painters out because this one is a little bit jagged up on the ends. But I don't know, I really like this one. This is the first one I ever bought, It's the first one I sort of go to every time as well. But it's not really great for detail. So this is, I've actually popped a little bit more concentration of colour down than my sample, but they will, as they dry a little bit lighter as well. Just like when we stamp, it does dry lighter. Cajun Craze is one of those colours that I don't use all that often. I actually really like it. I'm a brights girl, so you know I don't tend to go for this colour family too much. Does everyone have a favourite colour family? I think everyone does. Usually tend to go to certain colours over others. Okay, so we've got a good little mix of the Cajun Craze there. Oh, thank you everyone. I'm glad that you're enjoying the card. So just getting rid of that Cajun Craze ink. I'm going to move on to Pumpkin Pie. Pumpkin Pie is one of those colours that I use a ton in September for Halloween. But I don't usually go to it too often. Although I do like to use it with the brights because, you know, you have to have, if you're doing a rainbow, you've got to have the orange. And it's a really nice bright orange, which is nice. So this leaf here has one of those, it's a little bit funny, leaves jaggering off. Can be a little hard to see with my lights. The lights are pretty bright, which they don't look really bright in the video, but on the desk they are pretty bright. And when you're looking at embossed images on white cardstock, that can be a little hard. So I'm going to do down the vein to the end. So cute. So I might have to come back with some of these colours depending on what I have left. You want to sort of even them out a little, but without having one colour with a ton of leaves. So autumn with the trees changing, that is my favourite season. And I love Victoria because Victoria really do have all those beautiful changing leaves trees. When we lived in Queensland, you just didn't see it. And to be honest, you didn't really get the 4 seasons either. Okay, there's our pumpkin pie. Let's move on to Old Olive. Marion likes the subtles and neutrals mostly. All right. I'm a brights girl. Love my brights. Okay, so Old Olive, we're going to add, make sure I don't pop ink down onto my card because that would be very bad. So this is super relaxing as well. And what's really great is it doesn't have to be perfect. You can go out of the lines a little bit because they're sort of almost watercoloured. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let me know what embossing folder you would use. I think the wintry embossing folder that's in the annual catalogue, which is a snowflake one, and there's also a pine tree one. I think that would look really good with this technique as well. But we have so many. And I have ones that have retired that I refuse to get rid of because, you know, it's one of those things that a lot of them you can just keep using so many on different cards. So I'm trying to keep this pretty dark, unlike this one's a little bit more watercoloured. So you can sort of choose which way you would like to do it. This is a big leaf, this one. Cute. And then I think I need just one more, maybe down here. And this one here. Okay. Daffodil Delight, oh sorry, Crushed Curry is our last colour in our range that we're using. But then I can see that there's way more leaves here than I can colour with the Crushed Curry, so we can come back through and add a few other colours. Hi Ingrid, how are you? Oh, you forgot about the daylight saving cut. Yeah, no, that's all right. Not a problem. I know this sometimes affects a lot of people because we're on daylight saving, but if you live in the Queensland area, you guys are still super early and probably still at work, so I'm not a fan of daylight saving. That was one good thing about living in Queensland, was no daylight saving. Alright, so Crushed Curry is this colour. It's a little bit darker of a yellow. This looks so good. I need a bit more ink in my lid. Maybe just add a little bit of water. That'll help. It's probably a little bit too much water now, just because all the others are so much darker. But I can add a little bit more in the lid if I need to. You can also pick it up off the ink pad as well. That'll add a little bit more colour in. Alright, I think I need at least another one, maybe this one here. And then we can have a look and see which colour sort of needs a bit more addition on the card. Okay. This one can be yellow, hiding under the old olive. There we go. All right. So looking, I think we need a bit more pumpkin pie for sure. And pumpkin pie and cherry cobbler. They're the two I think we need a little bit more of. Although this one here is going to have to be something different. I might pop another either Crushed Curry or more of our Cajun Craze down, just because of where all the other colours are around it. So sometimes just popping it on an angle will help you see where it's embossed as well. So one there. Let's do this one here. Okay. That one's good. Let's bring in the cherry cobbler. This one here can be cherry cobbler. So I've got lots of Christmas cards and projects coming up, so hopefully that will get you inspired to start if you haven't started creating your Christmas cards, you certainly can start. I've got both challenge videos and Thursday videos, so make sure you check them out. There's lots and lots of different projects coming out. All right, I think I'm going to do a yellow crushed curry one here. And down here. Has anyone not started your Christmas crafting yet? I know a lot of people like to sort of put it off until other projects are done, whether you do Halloween or if you, over in the States, you do Thanksgiving. I'm just going to grab that Cajun Craze because this one here has a little stem on the leaf and that wasn't coloured. And there's also one little tiny leaf just on the end there. Just going to add a little bit of colour there as well. All right. So that won't take too long to dry. We can hit it with the heat tool if need be. Doesn't that look so pretty? And I love that even though these colours are quite dark colours, let me show you. With this, they actually look so much lighter, which is nice. Oh, Glenda said more green. Yeah, I probably could have added a little bit more green. Ingrid said, miserable day, very gloomy. It feels so much later. Yeah, look, we've had rain just about all day today, so flooding in some areas, water over the road. Anyway, so we have our, what is this? The third smallest circle from our Stylish Shape dies. These are one of the best tools you can have that's in the catalogue. You'll use them on every card like I do, and they're really great to use, being a nesting die that you can use. All right, so I've got the Peaceful Moments stamp set. I think this time we're going to go with Happy Birthday. That will fit in there as well. I was having a look today, and you'll also get the, what is that? With Deed with Sympathy, which is that one, so that's not the one I'm thinking of. Might be this one. There was another one that would fit in there. Yeah, maybe not. No, okay. That's okay. We're going to go with the birthday. I don't think you can go wrong with a birthday one in your stash. Sympathy and a birthday one are ones that, you know, they're the ones that you're going to use the most. So I'm going to use the Cherry Cobbler for our card base. Oh, look at that. Ink everywhere. And you know that red and red-pink colours are ones that I get on my cards all the time. So being Cherry Cobbler, that's great. I will have to get that on my white somewhere. Cross your fingers for me. So just going to pop that in the centre. This is a little bit smaller of a sentiment. Perfect. Let's get rid of this before I pop it down on a card somewhere. This is not quite completely dry, so what we might do is we're going to just run the heat tool over it really quickly. We want to make sure that it's dry when we adhere it down to our card base, otherwise it might not stick as well as we want. The heat tool has two settings. If you're just drying something a little bit thinner, whether it be vellum, I'd recommend using the first setting. You could even use the first setting with this. I'm in a bit of a time crunch. I don't want you guys sitting there for too long watching me dry a piece of card, so I've done it on the second setting. It does buckle it a little bit like you just saw, but if you turn the card over the other way, it will sort of straighten out quite a bit for you. So If you leave these to dry naturally, they don't buckle up quite so much. So it's just what you have time for. So there we have it. It's pretty much around the same colour as my first one. I thought I'd done a little bit lighter with my sample, but maybe not. Alright, so we're going to add these two together. So the one that we have stamped with our crushed curry base. And I'm just going to use some liquid glue. Because this is a matting piece, you could also die cut a shape or a few shapes from it. That will save a lot of your cardstock. Just going to push down on the opposite side. Just because I've got ink on my fingers, I don't want to ruin the front of my card. So this is the safest way of making sure that it is adhered well, but without adding extra ink. So we're going to add some dimensionals to this to add to our card base. We're also going to add some dimensionals to our circles at the same time. A couple more. And I'm going to add, I think I add them to both, why not? I took advantage of that free shipping and got lots of dimensionals and glue, so hopefully you took advantage of the free shipping day as well. You can save yourself a lot of money when you're not paying for shipping. So just taking our backings off, we're going to add it to our card base, which is basic white thick. Pretty sure all the measurements are over on my blog for this card, so if you would like those measurements, go and check out that blog post. There is a link to that blog post in the description here. So, and once again, this is the customer appreciation card for anyone who orders through me for this month in October. You'll receive one of these cards. It might have different sentiments on it, but yeah, so it could be a sympathy, could be a birthday, could be a thinking of you, could be anything. I'll just change the sentiments around, but you'll be able to use it. Okay. Lastly, we're going to bring in some linen thread. I think my husband was noisy last week too. Sorry. He's mucking around in the kitchen. So just some linen thread. I'm actually going to double it over. Yeah, we're doing those last minute preps of before we go away. When you own a business, there's even more things that you have to stress about. So it's not just about going away and having everything packed. It's making sure that the business is going to be okay while we're gone. And yeah, so there's a lot involved, but we're getting there. We're working through the list as we go. So I think by Monday, we're leaving Tuesday afternoon, by Monday afternoon we should have everything done. So that's our aim anyway. Cross your fingers and hope that we do all right. So we've just done a little bow with our linen thread. I'm going to grab a mini glue dot to stick that down with. And what I might do is I'm just going to fold that mini glue dot over in half. So I'm going to be making a few of these probably tomorrow to send out to my customers who have already ordered this month. Thank you so much for your orders, everyone. If you would like to order, and throughout this month I'll be sending these cards and everything out to you when I get back. So just hold with me until I get back while I'm on holidays, but you will get all your goodies if you purchase with me this month. Don't worry about that. Alright, so that is this month's October's customer appreciation card. I absolutely love this design. I hope that you'll give this technique a go. And if you do, tag me in it. I'd love to see what you're creating as well. But yeah, unreal card. Now don't forget we have a few specials on for this month. So you'll get the handmade card, you'll get the huge October tutorial bundle, which 40 projects, all written instructions. You've got your measurements, cool full colour photos, lots and lots of goodies there. If you spend over $100, you'll get the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial, which is not available just yet. It'll hopefully I will get it on Monday and I can send that out. And Stamp Camp, please, if you're interested in Stamp Camp, 8 wonderful fun fold projects, as well as 3D projects with my wonderful friend Wendy Cranford. You can sign up for that. There is a link in the description of this video. You're getting a ton of product. These are full rolls of ribbon, full packs of embellishments. There is a lot in there, full pack of the Memories and More Storybook Gnomes pack. There's tons of wonderful products in there, as well as all your kits for the 4 cards and projects. Sorry, the 8 cards and projects. So there's 8 projects in all, and it's a really good price as well, $85 here in Australia. You can also, whether you're in Australia or elsewhere in the world, you can purchase the online only version, so that is the PDF and the video, so that will be available for everyone as well. So if you're a demonstrator and you don't want the product, you've got the product already, you can do that. All right, thank you very much for the thumbs up, ladies. I really appreciate your time tonight. Like I said, this is my last live for Thursday. I'm so excited for my holiday. I'll be back here live on Sunday morning, 8:30. That'll be my last Sunday, just for 3 weeks, but don't worry, I have plenty of videos for you that'll keep you entertained and keep that inspiration going as well. Oh, thank you, everyone. Everyone's loving the card. Hi, Joy. How are you? Marion says this is a fun, lovely style of card. Would not have thought to do this technique. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Pam. I will certainly have a wonderful trip, and keep an eye out. I may post a few things about our trip while we're away, so I might keep you up in the loop as well. All right, everyone, have a wonderful Friday tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your week and have a great weekend. I'll see you on Sunday, hopefully. And until then, enjoy yourself. All right, bye-bye.